today's the day for another Young Justice review.
While you're here, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Also, check out and subscribe to my group channel, Comic Frontline, where the Frontline 6 come together every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time for Frontline Live to discuss all the latest news in geek culture and our top 5 comics of the week. Continue the conversation on the Frontline Discord. Be sure to check out ComicFrontline.com for the latest previews, reviews, news, and interviews, along with fun, unique features and daily updates. And don't forget to follow me, Comic Book Theater, Media Manus, and Comic Frontline on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Comic Book Theater. Jay here with another Young Justice review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the episodes 14, 15, and 16 of Young Justice Outsiders, okay? Now, these episodes are titled, Episode 14 is Influence, Episode 15 is Leverage, and Episode 16 is Illusions of Control. Now, these 3 episodes, again, the titles go into that whole prepare the anti-life equation thing, which it all spells out, which I still find really freaking cool that they're doing that. I love it when a show go the extra mile and give us something extra with the titles. You know, they mean something extra, and Greg Weisman is known for doing that. So yeah, where we left off before the break was the light is undermining the heroes. That continues here with Lex Luthor still not approving the not having the UN approve the budget or whatever for the Hall of Justice to be rebuilt. We see the team is still being the Outsiders team is still being trained a little bit, but they're graduating up to the next grade, sort of like they've been offered to join the team and they agree. Cyborg's still dealing with his emotional trauma, but there's a nice little scene in there. I'll get to that later on, but I like that nice little scene. And then there's also the main thing, which is what followed through without these things, is that they're essentially all 3-episode blocks. You know, they're like a story arc, a 3-episode story arc, each and every one. That's why, you know, and we get them in these 3-episode blocks. And the first one, this one is all about Gar. So before we left off, Gar was, you know, their Granny Goodness is Gretchen Good, and she's got these goggles called the Good Goggles, and they're VR things. It's the biggest craze. It's sort of like Pokemon Go, but in virtual reality. You know, everybody's walking around with them and they're not paying attention to where they're going. They're like, oh yeah, I grabbed the coins, you know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And what they're not realizing is that people with metagenes, it detects you if you have a metagene, and it basically gives you a subliminal message that makes you go to a place. And once you're there, they take you and they basically weaponize the metas. And that's what's been going on. Gar almost had this because his girlfriend, Queen Perdita, which I really love their ship name, Gardita. I really think that, like, Wiseman really went, like, this is what they would be called in real life. You know, if a celebrity named Gar married a princess or a queen named Perdita or went out with them, they would be called Gardita. And it makes total sense. So with the culture, how it is, I really do appreciate that name. But, she had one sent to her, and you know, she didn't open them. Gar was like, hey, you mind if I play it? And she's like, go ahead. And he puts it on and it gets him, you know, it starts to do it. But thanks to his subconscious, Megan's connection to him somehow, whatever it was, he doesn't fall down that rabbit hole and he gets saved and he exposes what has been going on. And that's basically what these 3 episodes are about, the aftermath of that. Gar's no longer the, you know, hey, what's going on? I'm a cool, you know, Hollywood type. I'm, you know, loving the biz. I'm all about the fun, bringing the fun. You know, he's not that guy anymore. He's been shocked into growing up. You know, he sees the dangers that are presented to him, and he sees Gretchen for who she really is. You know, and he doesn't like the fact that the team has to be so covert, you know, that there's still this covert side of the Justice League, you know. They're the undercover portion of the Justice League. What the Justice League can't do, they do on the slide. He doesn't like that. So he, by the end of this, you know, like, he decides he's going to come clean. He's going to be like, look, I'm a hero. I'm going to be doing this. So that's what he does. And beside him, you know, is Blue Beetle and Kid Flash. They both come out too. Static hasn't done it yet. I hope he does it though. I do hope Static joins that team because he was with them and all. The metas have this like little program where, you know, if you're a meta and you're trying to control your powers, you can go there. They're trying to get them back, you know. So you got Queen Bee who want them back, and Gar and them fought them, and that's what precipitated him to be like, you know what, I'm stepping up. I don't care about the team. They still want to be under there. I'm not going to blow them out of the water, but I'm coming out. I'm doing this for myself. I need to step up as a hero. I need to inspire the next generation and tell them it's okay to be a meta. It's okay to use your powers for good, you know? It's okay to be different than everybody else. I am different than everybody else, and I want to set an example for you. So I really love that Gar is doing this. This is something that we've gotten in Teen Titans over the years with Gar, you know, stepping up into that role, and I love that they're actually doing it here, and they did it in a really nice way. Another thing that was going on in these episodes is we're seeing Terra's, you know, recording messages at the conversations that they're talking about. She's sending it to Deathstroke, you know, with the League of Shadows and all that. So she's still working that angle. That's going to eventually, like, blow up. That story's going to eventually blow up, and we'll see the outcome of that. So that's pretty cool. And also another thing that we get was, again, I'll go back to the team, where Nightwing and Artemis say, you know, and Superboy, like, you know, you three are ready. You know, Cyborg's not ready yet because he's still going through his emotional stuff, but you three are ready. You can join the team if you want, but this has to be a decision you gotta make. And, you know, Artemis says, you know, you don't have to be a hero. I wasn't a hero. You don't always have to be a hero. I was a hero. I quit. You know, I stepped down. Me and Wally, and then, you know, Wally went back and he died. You know, she lets them know exactly, you know, how real it gets. And I love that. I love that emotional scene. And with Artemis, we're also seeing this thing with her and Will, where will they, won't they? You know, they're starting to see that they're alone, and they're starting to see that they work together well. She doesn't have Wally. He's not coming back. He doesn't have Cheshire. She's not coming back. So it's like, why aren't we together? We're making a family, raising Leanne. Leanne's looking to you as an auntie, but also as a mommy. And I'm looking at you, and you're more than just a sister-in-law, and, you know, you're more than just a brother-in-law. And they're doing this like, little flirtatious dance with each other. And Artemis' mom finds out that she's still Tigress. And she flipped out. She's like, no, you were out of slave. You know, look what it did to you. Look, it almost destroyed you when Wally died. And you're going to still do this. You have a real life now. You and Will. And she's like, whoa, no, 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 no. He's just like, she was like, get over yourself. You know, like, it's obvious that everyone can see that you guys really love each other when you look at each other. And it is. Which it would be really interesting if they bring Wally back. Because what's going to happen? Because those two really are starting to get together and starting to bond, especially over Leanne. But another thing is, like I said, Cyborg. We get this thing where a nice little scene between him and Forager, who is like my favorite character in this show right now. And there's this nice little scene with them, and I love the way that they bounce off of each other. And, you know, he's telling him, you know, you have a family. You know, we are your family. Forager's telling Cyborg, you don't need that, you know, we can be your family. Just come in and join us. And eventually Cyborg does make that thing. Another side story is Dr. Jace, you know, Helga Great, Jace. She's a little bit shady, and she's being a little bit more shady here, making, grabbing some hair off of a brush, and, you know, checking DNA, which is obviously, Violet's. And Violet is also getting her memories back, you know, and she confides in Dr. Jace, that she remembers being bribed to unlock the door for the Meta who killed Brion's parents, which was, you know, what led to him, you know, everything happening to him. So as their relationship's building, she's getting these memories back from her previous life, and she's conflicted, she's hurt by that. And Jace is like, don't worry, I'll never say anything. But then she makes a phone call. So I'm like, I don't trust that girl. You know, she's a little shady, and things are going to come to a head with that too. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and I would say this, there are points in these episodes that had me just cracking up. I was just cracking up about something. So these are really fun episodes, but at the same time, it does do the little moments where you get those nice story beats, those good character beats. So these are perfect episodes. These are like really great episodes. I'm going to give them just underneath the perfect score with 4 3/4 stars as a whole, because I really love the character growth in all of them, but it was a little bit of a swing getting back into things after the long hiatus, okay? So overall, 4 3/4 stars. Great start to the second half of the season. I can't wait to see where it goes from here, and I'm going to be reviewing these each and every week right here on Comic Book Theater. If you want to see my previous reviews, there is a playlist for Teen Titans Outsiders right down here, and they will take you to the videos that I've done on Comic Frontline. Until then, I'll see you in the next review.